Last session, you tracked disappearances into the reeking arteries beneath Blightforge. Eve crept ahead and was blasted by a towering myconid spore cloud, its choking miasma seeping into her lungs, slowing her steps and burning her from within. Smaller, knife-wielding sprouts boiled up the ladder, and a second Stalklord rose from the chamber's edge. In moments, the air was a blizzard of floating spores. Joraim planted himself in the doorway, shield-braced, taking a nasty stab meant for Clay and weapon-locking the brute, while his blade burned with holy light the mushrooms couldn't bear. Briseus' fire flashed across a stalker, then a peal of thunder crushed the far end of the room as Joraim blinked the length of the chamber, exploding the swarm below and reappearing at the ladder's lip to face the leader. Eve, grim, coughing, missed once, then switched to ruthless close-in strikes that chopped away thick fungal flesh. Her breath hitched, her vision swam, and the poison finally overwhelmed her. She crumpled to the stone as spores choked the air. The chieftain tried to flee down the passage, but Joraim cut it down as it turned, its upper half thumping down the stairs in a cloud of dust. Briseus misstepped to Eve's side, quickly stabilized her, and then finished off the fleeing myconid with a lightning blast. You harvested unusual spore clusters from the corpses, noted the strange but non-mystic steel of their blades, and pressed deeper. A small chest lay wedged against the wall. Eve carefully nudged it open, glass cracked, spores exploded, and you endured another wave of sickness to claim a ring within. The bioluminescent smear trail led to a two-straight corridor where light washed the glow away and darkness revealed it, and where dread pooled like cold water. Briseus ripped the enchantment briefly, and Eve sprinted, claws skittering on stone, and reached through an illusory wall. One by one you forced the crossing. Clay hurled Briseus to the corridor's end in a blink of warped space, and Eve dragged Briseus through the false stone. Joraim nearly turned back before Eve's and Briseus's grips intervened. Together, Eve and Briseus then pulled Joraim through, strained and swearing, before Briseus turned, twisted space once more, and drew Clay to them. Inside waited a rune-crowned arch and a spiral stair plunging down. The glyph work was older than your histories. Clay took careful rubbings, while Briseus puzzled at symbols that felt pre-scholar, pre-empire. You tried to rest, crossbows woke you. Pale under-elves ringed the chamber and marched you through a cavern village. Sound of forges, arrows thudding in targets, children shooed from alleys, to a hall braced with dried mushroom staves and lit by blue-green crystal. The matriarch of House Vlindar, blade at her side forged of the same odd metal your foes had carried, questioned you in Elvish. You explained, missing surface folk, a myconidi trail, a warded hall that demanded answering. She measured you, concluded your intrusion might already be read as an attack, and ordered emissaries to the mushrooms. Until tempers are cooled or guilt is fixed, you would be prisoners. Iron doors shut on 2x2 cells. Somewhere beyond the hall, a negotiation began that could brand you scapegoats, envoys, or corpses. In the quiet, you counted spells, weighed promises, and considered whether your next step in the Underdark would be diplomacy at dawn or a breakout through shadow.